Hi, I'm Christy Waltrip. I'm going to show you some guidelines on body mechanics doing table mat work on the legs. So have a couple of bolsters around you, maybe a towel that you can put underneath your hips or something to brace your knees with. And the first thing, we're going to start working across the body. So when you work across the body, you're going to turn your toes underneath you and you're going to keep your spine nice and tall, putting one hand at the medial leg right beneath the hip, so at the top of the quad, and the other hand is going to go near the ankle, and you're just going to lean in with your whole body and press that leg away from you. And then as you do your palm presses, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, towards the knee, you're working on the medial aspect of the leg. You're not pressing directly down onto the bone. Then you're going to do the same thing on the leg closest to you. So you put your hand on the outside of the quad, on the lateral aspect of the foot, and you're going to lean up and push in, okay? And then you're going to do palm presses on the lateral aspect of that leg. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, working slowly. Now from here, you would switch and do the same thing on the other side, working across the body and then working on the lateral aspect of the leg that's closest to you. So we're going to move on and do the tree pose. So starting with the client's left leg, you're going to flex their knee, bring their foot to the inside of their other leg. Now from here, if you can, hold down their foot with your other foot. I don't know if you can get that. Okay, so from here, we're going to put one hand on each quadricep and we're going to lean in just for a stretch. And then we're going to go up and count to 3. Now you could either start here with the stretch, and you're pushing your hips forward as you do that. So you could have started there, or you could have done an alternating palm press. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Now from here, from the tree pose, then you would go to the opposite leg, and you would do the palm presses. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, from the ankle to the hip, working towards the knee, just like it says in the manual. And then from here, to do your butterfly press, you're going to hold the palms of your hands together, and you're going to keep your arms and elbows nice and straight as you push your hips forward and lean down. You all right? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 with the butterfly press. Now with the foot press, if you're working on the floor, and if you have something nearby that you need to elevate your hips with, go ahead and do that. Extend the bent leg, and you're going to set up for a foot press. So flex the leg again. You're going to hold on to this foot, and either 1 or 2 feet are going to be on their hamstring. You're going to hold on to their other foot with your opposite hand. Your leg is going to be nice and straight. Extend your knee, push on the hamstring, and hold their foot. Now their leg might be touching the ground or might be a little bit elevated off the floor, and that's fine. And you would just walk the feet in, alternate them, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, not with your heel, with the whole surface of your foot. Now if the alternating is just too much of a challenge for you, you can just do one foot. You can hold one foot at the mid-thigh and then press with the other foot, not pressing at the popliteal. Okay, so after that, you keep the knee flexed, and we're going to bring it up, and on the manual, you're going to do palm presses on the lateral side of the leg while you're holding onto the foot. After that, now there's different ways you can do this. You can move the client's leg out of your way and place their foot in between your feet as your knees come out, but you want your spine nice and straight. So if you need something underneath your hips, that's fine. So this is an option, or it's an option to put a pillow on top of their foot and get off to the side of their body. However you're comfortable, you want your spine nice and straight. And you're going to start, I don't remember what comes first, but whenever you're working on the quads from this angle, you want to make sure that your spine is nice and straight, and you're exhaling as you come back, inhaling before. So inhaling, straightening the spine, exhaling, leaning back. When you do your praying hands on top of the quad, and then you're leaning back to do the stretch for the hip, when you take that deep breath in, lengthen the spine, sit up nice and tall, and then exhale, lean back. and you're gonna do that 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Now here, from here, you're also gonna work the gastroc, where you're pulling the gastroc away from you. Again, you're leaning all the way back. You're not just taking the fingers and working your shoulders. You're inhaling, exhale, lean back. And then you're gonna do some praying hands on the calf as well. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to do a slight loose fist percussion on the quad.